the best way to deal with the situation in Iraq. To me, the least surprising part of the entire situation is how many politicians have drastically changed their point of view over exactly what the best strategy is to win this war. Why it's not surprising? War is constantly changing. Strategies will change as well. That's obvious. But what is surprising is how many people are changing their position on fighting the war. We'll get back to that in a minute. First, our favorite senator, Hillary Clinton, is no exception to that rule. I want you to take a look at her point of view on the war and how it has changed over time. This soundbite is from November 2003 while in Iraq.
From my perspective, if we don't stay the course here, if we don't put the time in, then I'm not sure that we can count on the sort of success that the Iraqi people and the American people hope for.
Okay, stay the course. Sounds familiar. But listen to this recent statement from Hillary. Now she wants to be president. She's got a whole different message.
If we in Congress don't end this war before January 2009, as president, I will.
You know, I heard that, and it was so disturbing. She has really changed her tune. She's not talking about strategy here. She's now talking about pulling out of Iraq, giving up on the war and moving on. Let me be clear. If you voted for the war, you must remain committing to winning the war. Strategies can change, but we have to commit to winning. The final outcome cannot change. We must win. Those in Congress who voted for the war back in October 2002, you've got to follow through. We must finish in victory. Now, those who didn't vote for it, you know what? You can say whatever you want. Hillary Clinton voted in favor of the war. Let me remind you of that conviction she had back then.
This is a very difficult vote. This is probably the hardest decision I've ever had to make. Any vote that might lead to war should be hard. But I cast it with conviction.
Really? Conviction? Back then, I thought you got it. When you vote to go to war, you vote to win the war and fight with everything you have. Now, Hillary has the Oval Office in her sights, and she's willing to say anything to make Americans like her. She's rallying to public opinion, not to her commitment to see this war to the end. Here's what she's now saying about the whole thing.
I want to be very clear about this. If I had been president in October of 2002, I would not have started this war.
What? Let me be clear. You cast your vote, Hillary. You were already committed. Own up to it. Take responsibility. There are no stalemates in war, only victory or defeat. Hillary Clinton, if you want to be the next commander-in-chief, not president, but commander-in-chief, you have to prove that you have the will to finish the job you helped start. A loss in the Middle East is not in our best interest. This is the time to band together. Democrats, Republicans, everybody band together. It's healthy to debate the war, but the debate is not whether or not we should pull out or should have gone in the first place. The debate is how to finish it with a win. Why accept anything less? How secure will we truly be if we turn our country into France?